Hey, everybody, and welcome to Nature-Derm's educational series on healthy skincare. And this is your second video. I'm Nancy Rector, and this is my partner, Ed Waymel.
How you doing, guys? If you haven't seen the first one, Nancy, where can they find that first one that we did?
You can find it on our website under the vlog section. You can find it on Facebook and Instagram and on YouTube. And if you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button below us.
Website is naturederm.net, in case you don't know. But I think we should just get right to it. But I think Nancy can start off with kind of what we're going to do.
We want to go through the things you want to find in the cosmetics that you're using that you don't want to be there. And last week we talked about what did we talk about, Ed? Last week?
Phthalates and parabens.
And today we're going to talk about BPA and triclosan. And BPA is part of packaging.
Yeah, BPA is it's not commonly found in cosmetics due to regulation, but it can still be present in products like nail polishes. It mimics estrogen. It's in plastics. BPA is in a lot of plastics, unfortunately, still. And like water bottles. Don't drink water out of plastic water bottles. Please drink lots of water. It's one of the better things for your skin. Got to stay hydrated. But it's in a lot of it's in plastic, and you don't want that. Okay, so that's why, when we did the research on what kind of container we were going to put our products in, I came up with this lovely little thing. Okay, it's an airless pump. Okay, and it's made out of styrene acrylonitrile. Blah blah blah. What does that mean? Styrene is the rigid part. Acrylonitrile is the resistance to chemicals, meaning it won't react with anything. So no matter what you put in there, unless it's acid, probably that might react. But we're not putting acid. We're putting this amazing natural cream. Good for the environment too. 100% recyclable. Okay, so sustainable. And the thing is, it's air. There's no air involved in it, so you don't waste. Okay, you get a full one like this, and it just keeps going up. It kind of creates a vacuum. Okay, so you know how the ones have those, a lot of things have those long little tubes to go in, and when you get down to the bottom, there's like this much left, and you're like you're trying to get it out. It doesn't happen. This goes all the way to the top, and you use all of it. Okay, you don't get air in there, because air in there would cause what, Nance?
It's just going to cause levels of oxidation and fermentation because we don't have any real preservatives in this product. So,
well, that's not true. We do.
But not chemical preservatives, natural preservatives.
Chemical preservatives. I mean, it's the most natural preservative, which we'll get into. It's called Germaben 2. And it is, if California Prop 65 says it's okay, it's okay, because those people are strict. California may be many things, but they are very good about keeping the garbage out of products more than any other state. Don't you agree?
That's true. And
yeah.
While the states typically do follow along after, it takes some time for state legislatures to grab onto what California is doing, but definitely we do pay attention. We have to pay attention to what California does just because we ship there. So everything that we have has to fit their regulations. So that's
right.
why they are the most strict. So we do focus on their regulatory aspects.
Correct. So, pretty much that's been the whole focus for us at Nature-Derm, is that we look for the best natural organic ingredients, and that will help your skin. Okay, I'd like to say it's not rocket science, but it is science. Okay, and it basically is what we didn't really talk about it before, but this product, for instance, this one here, Curative, this one will replace 2 or 3 of your other products you're using. Why? Because the pH of these products are between 4.5 and 5, which is kind of what you use a toner for, to lower your pH, because your skin likes to be ideally, I think, 4.5 to 4.8, because it gets the acid barrier, which keeps your skin healthy and keeps it from other stuff getting in. Okay, so we got that involved, plus the vitamins that are in there. I mean, when you see the list of all the good things that are in there, you'll be like, how could that be bad?
And
It's,
that's all that's in there.
and
I
that's
mean,
all that's in there.
that's
Yeah.
all that's in there. There's nothing hidden. There's nothing that, when you go to our website and look at the full disclosure, you're going to see something different. So it's really very, very straightforward and very natural. And you will recognize a lot of these ingredients as things that might be on your shelf at home. But we do mix them in the appropriate amounts to get the greatest effect from all of the ingredients, which is very important.
Yeah.
So,
And I'm sorry, when you look at other natural products or anything, they're basically mostly oil, water, and maybe two active ingredients, maybe three. Okay. If they're going to charge you like a lot of money. We have 15 active ingredients. We could have put more, but I just don't think we could fit anymore. I mean, and honestly, it works so well. We're not going to mess with success, the perfection. It's amazing.
right. Right, we're good to go right now, and we do, but also keep in mind that we do product updates. As
True.
we do take comments from our clients, and we do take to heart what people say about our product, and we're always trying to improve it. So you will see on the website and on Instagram and social media in general, you will see updates to product to always.
Yeah, if we can make it better, we will. Okay. I mean,
Absolutely.
there's no doubt about that. The other I think ingredient we were going to talk about besides BPA was triclosan, right?
Right, right. And that's an antimicrobial agent that's commonly used in personal care products, cosmetics. It does inhibit the growth of bacteria and funguses. But it's also in soaps and deodorants. So you want to make sure that you look for triclosan-free products.
Because
It
it's
does
been
cause
it's been linked to hormone disruption, right?
hormone disruption, antibiotic resistance too. So being in the microbiological world, antibiotic resistance is a big deal. As time goes on, I mean, I've experienced in my microbiological career watching bacteria become resistant to very popular, very broad spectrum antibiotics by just literally flipping the end amino acid on their cell wall. And all of a sudden, antibiotics don't work. So we really do have to understand and be careful with antimicrobials. And this one has prolonged use of triclosan contributes to the development of antibiotic resistant bacteria. So we really want to stay away from that.
It really affects thyroid. And isn't that the reason why those antibacterial pumps that you see people putting all over their hands constantly is not really good for you? It's actually bad, right?
Well, the antibacterial skincare products that are hand products are mainly alcohol. But what you have to be really careful about with alcohol, it's bacteriostatic, which means it stops bacterial growth. It dries out your skin and causes your skin to have small, tiny cuts, which opens it up to bacteria. So if you're going to use that, use it and be careful to moisturize your hands.
Afterwards.
Hand washing is the best with just and soap, regular soap. There's also environmental concerns with this antimicrobial agent in wastewater and runoff from households. It can persist for long periods of time, disrupting aquatic ecosystems, etc. So if you're concerned about your environment, you're going to want to absolutely make sure there's none of this, none of triclosan in your home in general.
Yeah. Well, that sounds like I don't know. What else could we really talk about today?
Well, and I do have peer review articles. If anybody wants the information, I will put the links to the articles. And peer review is something that is done under, it's a study that's done under very strict rules and regulations and requirements. So when you get a peer reviewed article, not some white paper generated by a manufacturer, but a peer reviewed article, you know your information is accurate.
Correct,
And
yeah.
typically, if it's from an independent agency rather than a government agency, you can really depend on that too.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, that's from my standpoint, that's it. We're
I'm
gonna
good.
go through 2 of these every week or so, week to 10 days. So stay tuned. Again, subscribe to our channel, and we will continue to educate you on healthy ways to take care of your skin.
See you next week, guys.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.